So today I'm going to do a study with me video to show you how I go about learning languages. I thought about doing this kind of video because I wanted to show you how I apply my learning principles and practices. But this is going to be a little different than a typical study with me video. First of all, it's hard to find an input-based study with me video because usually people use textbooks and notes and other kinds of materials. But today I wanted to show you how I use a book, a novel in this case, to learn Korean. Another way it's different is because this video is not just going to be a silent study with me video, but I'm going to share my thought process when it comes to learning. But if you want to use this video just as a study motivation, feel free to mute it and enjoy the vibes. Otherwise, keep the volume up. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do a 25-minute Pomodoro session, even though I don't really use it in real life when it comes to reading, because I just like to start reading and stop when I get bored. This is because when it comes to language learning, I like to keep as minimum structure as possible, because otherwise I know that I'll feel like it's homework. So now I'm going to set the timer on my phone and we will start. Okay, so 25 minutes started. And I'll grab my computer. So, 음식 솜씨야. Okay, 음식 솜씨야. 직업적인 요리에서 좋아하는 건지 모든 여자들이 사랑하기 위해서 음식 솜씨가 좀 필요가 있겠어요. 사랑하는 여자가 해주는 음식이라면 뭐든 맛있게 먹어줘야 하는 거 아닌가요? 그렇다고 맛없는 것을 맛있다고 먹는 거 고문이죠. 고문이죠 is like it's like torture, right? Yeah. So 그렇다면 맛없는 것을 맛있다고 고문이죠. 그리고 이왕이면 다 먹지 말라고. 아름다운 여자가 음식 솜씨도 좋으면 I don't know why I have 좋으면 because I know it. So I'm just gonna put it as known because maybe I saved this word not because I didn't know what it meant, but because I wanted to remember the grammatical form 좋으면. But now I know it, so I don't need to have it yellow anymore. 금상첨화지요. So let's see the sentence. Okay, so this is as long as 이왕이면. Okay, so as long as 따홍치 말라고. Let's see, neighbor. So I believe that this is like an idiomatic expression. 이왕이면 따홍치 말라고. As long as you've got to pick something. So I'm just going to trust this translation for now. And put it here. But I'll also grab these two together. And save them like this, so that in this way I have the idiomatic expression. So as long as 아름다운 여자가 음식 솜씨도 좋으면 금상 is like 금 as in gold and 상 as in price. 전마지요. Let's see what that means. Adding luster to what is already beautiful. Okay. So it should be like, yeah, the icing on the cake. That'll be a good translation. So I'll just add it like this. The icing on the cake. So So like if let's see, what is that? Yeah, so as long as you've got to pick something, then it's better if it's a beautiful woman that cooks well or that she is skilled at cooking. Okay. 어째 여자 외모 얘기가 왜 안 나오네? Yeah, 나오나다. Come merge. Yeah, I kind of know it, but still. 어째 여자 얘기가 왜 정말이지? 바람둥이 is kind of like a Casanova. Yeah, playboy, womanizer, whatever. And the author uses this word a lot in the book. So that's cool. When you read a book from an author, they have a certain set of words that they use, and they tend to repeat these words. And usually these are the words that are going to stick. So I didn't know 바람둥이, never saw it in any show or anything, but thanks to this book, this word is being repeated so much that I'm just learning it. This I remember is like, what was that in English? Yeah, all looks and no substance. 소빈 강정, which is these like sweet rice puffs. The cool thing is that sometimes when I study, if it's things like animals or food or something, I like to go to Google Images and kind of get an idea what that's like. So these are the rice puffs she's talking about. You could do this on Lingq as well. Google Images pop up and it'll give you the same thing. So that's cool. Sometimes I do it. I wish there would be a way of like adding images here in these sort of cards that you make, because that would be easier. Anytime you read, you would have the image, but you know, that's cool. So she says, okay, so 정말이지 손날이 바람둥이, that he's really an empty person, that he's like all other men that judge women by the fact, you know, that they're beautiful and they can cook well and stuff like that. 정말 생긴 건 소설의 멋진 남자 주인공 감인데, 남자 주인공 감인데, 남자 주인공 is male protagonist. 감 is like feeling. 인데, it is but. So it's, I know it. 속에 든, but. Let's see what that. There's no need to see that. Let's see this. So this would be 속에 든 것 is like the contents. I'm just gonna save it as the contents, and that's it. 더 같은 인간은, you see, this is the thing when you're reading something and you kind of have an idea of what the meaning is, but you're still unsure 100%. That's no problem, because you can't expect to get things right when you read something for the first time. So write whatever you feel like it's right, and then once you're going to see this exact bit of language in another context, then it's going to get clearer and clearer until it's going to get internalized. So at this stage, what I'm pointing to is more of like a general understanding of what's happening of the text. And in a book, you're going to see that there are areas where it's going to be all blue words and you'll need to save a lot of them. And then there's going to be other areas where you understand almost everything. So you can't really say, oh, I'm going to read a book because it has this percentage of unknown words, because you can have pages that you completely understand, but pages that you don't understand a single thing, and that's all right. You know, you don't need to understand everything the first time you read something. So, 너 같은 인간은, 너 같은 인간은, so it's like a person like you or like a human like you. 너 같은 인간은 되게 severely encounter experience better. 한번 당해봐야 해. 지는 속으로, 속으로, I know that it's like in towards the in the inside, towards the inside. So that's known. 욕을, 욕 is like swearing. 퍼부으면서 자신을 향해, 자신을 향해, 향 is like direction or something. Yeah, towards. 느끼할 feel 정도로 미소 짓고 있는 그에게 어색하게 is strange, awkward. 웃어 보였다. Okay, so let's see. 피부으면서, so yeah, it's not 피부's 퍼부으면서. Okay, so 욕을 퍼부다. 퍼붓다. Yeah, 욕을 퍼붓다. 욕을 퍼붓다 is to swear. So it's the verb that they use to say to swear. Put it like while swearing. 욕을 퍼부으면서. Okay. 욕을 퍼부으면서 자신을 향해 towards herself 느끼할 정도로 미소 짓고. It's like to smile. 미소 짓다. To put a smile, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, just to smile. So, to smile, because 미소 is smile, but the name. So, to smile, the verb is 미소 짓다. Okay, smile. Put smile. 미소 짓고 있는 그에게 웃어 보였다. Okay. Let's go. A인 is like relationship, I know. 되시는 분을 되다, but it's honorific. 되시는, I know. 완벽한, perfect 분이시겠네요. And there's someone upstairs who is using the vacuum, because of course it needed to be right now. Okay, 제이는 비위가 성에서 자신도 모르게 다시 말했다. 가진 is 가지다, to have, possess. So that's gonna be no. Standard. 똑바로 돼. 생각하면서 더 어떤 것이다. What's this word? Sound. 더 보다. Feel something out. Okay. So, 속마음을 넌지시 알아보다. Feel somebody out sounds. Okay. Okay. 하나 없을 거라고 생각하면서 거의 완벽하다고 아름답고 재주도 많고 besides that 마음씨까지 착하니 착하다 is to be nice, to be kind 더 바랄 것이 없지 What's that? Yeah. So there's nothing more to wish. So let me just, there's to wish for. In a woman, in that sense. Okay. Go back. So it's to go back or to get hurt. So I'll save it like this. 자신도 모르게 so it's an idiom. Okay, I wasn't understanding it. Okay, so it means to be offended. So she spoke slyly because she felt offended. I get it. Okay, this I'll save it like that and then I'll see it. So because she got offended, she spoke in a slyly way. 자신도 모르게, without even noticing, without even knowing. Okay. 아니콘, disgusting. This picky, fussy standard. The people who hold the standard that it's so picky in. And disgusting. 똑바로 된 하나 없을 거라고 생각하면서 Okay, so I think I can go. Okay. 하지만 말투도 is like way of speaking words and stuff. 느끼지 못하는지. I know that. 먼 곳은 is like a far away place, right? Yeah, far away, yeah. So, 하지만 그는 그런 그녀의 말투도 느끼지 못하는지 뭔가 먼 곳을 꿈꾸는 is 꿈 is dream and 꾸는 is to dream. So to, because Koreans say to dream a dream, but it'll be just a dream. So 듯한 as if like, so as if you dream, something like that. 미소까지, I know. 지어 is 짓다. So I know the verb, but 미소 짓다 is that. But I saved it before, so I don't feel like I need to save it twice. 미소까지 지어 가면서 while going. I don't know. As you go, as you 가면서 I don't know why I saved it, but 자랑스럽게 is yeah, proudly 말하는 것이었다. Gaze. 응징하는 손으로 or voice. Oh yeah, cool. 무척. Oh, it's very okay. 사랑하시는가 봐요. 조금은 쑥스러운지 웃으면서 대답하는 그는 보기엔 바람둥인데 어쩐지 저는 머지않아 결혼 소식을 듣겠네요. We'll hear. 소식 is news, so I feel I can advance it to a 4. 소식. I like to read like the same little passage more than once, just to kind of get myself used to the way they write. Shy but fast. Okay. 웃으면서 대답하는 그 보기엔 바람둥인데 So he looked romantic, but at the same time, a womanizer, we could say. 그럼 머지않아 결혼 소식을 듣겠네요. So it looks like I'll be hearing news for your wedding news. I'll hear that soon. So it's like, I'm really bad at translating stuff, but I'll be hearing news from your wedding soon. It seems to be kind of like that feeling. 정말 축하해요. Okay. 그가 보기 같은 바람둥이는. You see how many times she repeats 바람둥이는. Okay, oh, that's done. Cool. So the 25 minutes have passed, and honestly, I have to say that this particular part of the book was a little bit harder for me to understand compared to previous chapters I've read, but that's good. But anyway, this is what I do on a daily basis for Korean. I would open Lingq and use it either to read a book or an article that I found online or blog posts and stuff like that. When I can't read, I usually listen to either a podcast or a fun YouTube video, and here is my guide on how to find them. And at night, I'll usually relax watching Korean game shows. And then once in a blue moon, I'll take a look at one of my textbooks just to check really how much grammar I've been able to assimilate while reading and listening. But I don't do this on a regular basis though. I just do it when I feel like it, really. And then as far as writing and speaking is concerned, I'll usually text my Korean friends and have video calls with them. So that's it. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you to see how I use Lingq and how I learn languages by reading. I plan on doing more of these kinds of videos in the future so that I can show you my progress as well. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.